the final preparations here. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And the starting lineup for Miami, they've got Powell. Davion Mitchell is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Jaquez in at the 4. And for Los Angeles, a lot of firepower at the forward with LeBron at the 3 and Davis at the 4. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Big Dog in at the center position. There's always going to be player movement in the offseason. I have to imagine some of those guys are still meshing with their new team, Grant.
Well, it depends on the player, B.A. With young guys, it can take more time to adapt. But for the veterans, they know what their game is about by this point.
Hero, no good. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Davis. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
What a dominant force inside. There are few guys who can slow Davis down when he's that close to the hoop.
Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo. From 7, buries the jump shot.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Let's go with a 3. The franchise, that's good.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, earlier I spoke with J.J. Redick. Like everyone, he's impressed with Adebayo's relentless nature. He said, quote, "We have to match his intensity at both ends, trying to keep him off of the glass and trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Coach knows they can do it for stretches, but he wonders if they can do it for a full game." Yeah.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Grant, since he's coming to the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A.
So it's Miami now, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. And finished off by Adebayo.
Well, Adebayo is always a threat to dunk it. He's light on his feet and extremely explosive.
And Davis gets it to go.
Talk about a fast start. 4 for 4 right out of the gate.
Pass to Jaquez. Adebayo sets a screen to the paint. And finished off by Adebayo.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
The 3, James. And another 3 for the Lakers.
5 straight buckets to start the game. Off to a hot start.
Hero for 3. The Lakers with a rebound.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Morant, he's checked in for the Lakers. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Miami. To the inside. Oh, they pick off the pass. And they're running. Here's Big Dog. Again, Los Angeles.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Powell passes to Hero.
2 minutes remain in the first.
To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
The passing of Hero keeps getting better and better as his career goes on.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 7-point differential. Big Dog. Good.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, it's forcing them to guard at all 3 levels.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, thanks. The Heat knew they needed to add more shot creation, and this summer, they went out and got just that, acquiring Norman Powell, coming off an all-star caliber season with the Clippers, and doing so without giving up much draft capital in return, or even a starter. That has to be considered a home run for the Heat.
A great addition. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. LeBron, he's checked in for Doncic. And Miami with a change here, too. Larson's checked in. And it's the Heat with the ball. Trailing by 10. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad. Hero, screen on James. Larson with the bucket.
And keeping everyone involved early. Now, that typically pays dividends.
And it gives the defense a lot more to think about.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Davis has got 7 points.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game. Powell, he's checked in for Miami. Smith comes in for Tyler Hero.
Substitution, Norman Powell.
52 seconds left in the first quarter here. Powell with it, picked up by James. Here's Larson, back to Powell. And Davis with the block.
That is textbook rim protection from Davis. Going after the ball without making contact on the shooter.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Now here's Smith. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Adebayo. James with the rebound. Here's Davis. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. And that's now 9 points for Anthony Davis.
Well, he made that look easy. Nice touch on the mid-range there from AD.
And the shot's good by Wiggins.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Tough to run with them. They get the ball up the court so fast. More 2K action in just a moment. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Early offense in this league is key. You've got to score before the defense can set up in the half court.
All right, I'm told we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, joining us now with the latest news. Shams, what's the update?
Thank you, B.A. There's some early season activity going on in L.A. and the Lakers are already making moves. They had the chance to acquire Anthony Davis, and why not? It's not every day you get to add a perennial all-star to your squad. This will significantly improve their size and what they're able to do on both ends of the floor.
Shams, thank you. Always some intriguing news breaking in the NBA. Setting the floor for the Heat. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Khalil Ware. Then there's Powell, then there's Yakatonis, and it's Larson in at the three, small forward. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey team, John Morant able to fly with the best, but he said, sometimes I get knocked out of the air and hit the floor. After the game, you may feel that, so I just pick and choose, man. Hey, 2 points is 2 points. I get it done. That's all that matters. Back to you guys.
You can still get up. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. So both teams changing it up here. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Larson. And here's Adebayo. He's covered by Ayton. Ayton against Adebayo. 5 on the clock. And Adebayo slams it in.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
And the defensive versatility of Bam Adebayo is special to him.
Yeah, B.A., he can guard 1 through 5, and his offensive game is also versatile. Think about how far he's come since he was drafted. He is a testament to work ethic.
Here's the franchise. And Los Angeles, another three.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
And he gets that one. And 12 points for Bam Adebayo.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
Here's Larson, and he drives in, and stolen by Morant. Mitchell with room to shoot. They get it back. Larson, and there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. Larson's got 5 now.
Well, when you grab the offensive rebound, you're already right there at the rim. It makes the putback that much easier.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. So for Miami, Ware comes in for Larson. And it's Hero in for Norman Powell. Here's the franchise. Turned in an outstanding game against Memphis.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
The Heat have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds. He had a decent start, but this quarter...
Oh, my goodness!
Just throw it up!
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. The Heat shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Pass to Adebayo. Hero outside. They need this. Miami, no good that time either.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Hey, shot's good.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Now here's Hero. 17 points in his last outing. 32 seconds left in the first half. And it's Ware missing.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
The franchise, that's good. The franchise has got 22.
A great decision from Smart. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Count it. James has got 5.
I mean, do you think a little or even a big bump is stopping LeBron? His determination is part of what makes him a future Hall of Famer.
Hero for 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Los Angeles holding a massive 34-point lead to end the quarter. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the Miami Heat.
Where is the rebounding? They're getting pushed around and eaten alive. This is so embarrassing.
Yeah, that's something they need to fix if they want to get back. And now a subject that's always of interest, player movement around the league. A lot of players moving teams. Guys, who are you watching to... Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And as As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And Doncic has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just 1 game. A lot of firepower at the forward, with LeBron at the 3 and Davis at the 4. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Big Dog in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Knocks down the long J.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
And the responses often come from the three-point line. That's just today's game.
Sinks the tray.
The response from the king still has that competitive fire.
For 3, Powell. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. And it's 6'10" with almost a 7.5-foot wingspan. Is Anthony Davis better at the 5 position, Tim?
Well, B.A., he's versatile enough certainly to handle either spot, but he's made it clear he wants to play the 4. And given his injury history, I get where he's coming from.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. Adebayo, a screen on James. For 3, Powell.
Don't underestimate James defensively. He can put the clamps on you when he wants.
The franchise. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Davis has got 3 assists in the game. Outside Jaquez. A shot to stop the run. Hero, no good.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only 1 of his first 4 has he gotten to go. Anthony Davis sending a message with that finish. Wow.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, a bit of youth movement for the Miami Heat. Their rising star guard, Tyler Hero, said, "We've got a bunch of young guys who can come in and put in the work, and that's what I'm all about." This is an organization that values that, and it's important that we all have the same vision as the young guys start to grow up. Brian, back to you.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Out to Powell. 4-3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up. Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Adebayo passes to Powell. From deep, here's Doncic. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
2 minutes.
Outside Jaquez. Hero finds Powell. Over James. Powell's shot is off.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. And a moment to check out who the Los Angeles Lakers have coming up. On Monday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Portland Trailblazers. And then on Wednesday, they'll take on Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Miami.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Again, the Heat misses.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
And it's Smart missing.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Well, it just shows you can do everything right and still come away empty-handed.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Morant's checked in. Miami also changing it up. Ware comes in for Adebayo. Larson comes in for Jaquez. Here's Doncic. He's got 5. From deep, Morant. Larson with a rebound. Here's Hero. Dumps it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
You gotta love the fearlessness of Tyler Hero. A great job right there, understanding the lane was open and slashing his way inside.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the night.
Number 3.
First one falls for him. Fontecchio's checked in for Hero. Both good from the line that time. And it's Powell with the ball for Miami. Spins. Ware the screen. And Powell with the stuff.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Powell against Doncic. Now here's Powell. Tight defense on him. Jacks up a 3. Doesn't go for him. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. All right, Tim, back in 1996, you led the league in three-point percentage. You shot 52% on 3 attempts per game. Talk about the hot hand.
Well, B.A., it shows you how much the game has changed. I had the green light, but it was a different shade of green. I still only took 3 per game. Now you have multiple guys every night that will take 3 in the first quarter.
That green light's now neon green for many.
No doubt.
On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. We've got Kel'el Ware. He's out there with Bam Adebayo. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Davion Mitchell. And it's Larson in at the 2 spot.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Shot is good by Reeves.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Larson. The 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Ayton draws the double. And it's Miami with a rebound. Here's Larson. No one near him. And he connects with a jumper.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And then Morant with the jam!
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
For Miami, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. So for Miami, Jaquez has checked in for Ware. Norm Powell comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And Tyler Hero subbed in for Larson. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Hero with the bucket.
Yeah, Tyler Hero always under control in the mid-range area of the floor.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Big Dog, good.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
And stolen by Morant. Reeves finds Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
Well, the Heat's shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Mitchell drives in, and there it is for him.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Big Dog's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching. Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
From the arc, he drops it from range. Big Dog's got 24 points.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
Well, they are hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give them.
For 3, Powell. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Lakers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for the franchise.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find him.
Adebayo, that's good.
And scoring is not always his primary responsibility, but this has been Adebayo's night, and they will take it.
From deep, Morant. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Big Dog. And another 3 for the Lakers.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
Powell surveying the D. Pass to Hero. 5 to shoot. The 3 from Mitchell. Morant with a defensive effort.
Well, he wanted to answer that 3 with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Luka, congrats on the win, but a quick turnaround right around the corner. What'll be the key to keeping it going?
Same as today, prepare hard for this game, play good defense, and, just keep attacking them. We just got to prepare ourselves.
Preparation is so much of it. Thanks, Luka. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And time now to present our player of the game.